Thanks, Megan and Rachel. I'm live from outside the studio. We wanted to look at the dramatism method for hidden figures. To answer these questions like, what is our current views of racism, and how can we overcome them? What is our role in that change? We felt that dramatism does the best way of analyzing behaviors and explain attitudes, and definitely how attitudes can change. One aspect we looked at was the guilt redemption model. We found that guilt and the attitude behind that guilt would help answer these deep questions.
A big example of this in the movie is Al Harrison. He is the head of the Space Task Group in NASA, and his main goal is to get the first man into space. Catherine Gopel, an African American, transfers over to his team. Among a group of white men, Catherine certainly sticks out. She not only works overtime, but also has to suffer discrimination by drinking coffee from a separate pot and walking half a mile to use a colored bathroom.
Mr. Harrison is ignorant of these social challenges. When he notices her missing from her desk once again for more than 45 minutes, he furiously screams at her.
Catherine finally rejects there are no colored bathrooms in this building or any building outside the West Campus, which is half a mile away, and I work like a dog day and night. Catherine walks out of the room with everyone staring in silence. This scene captures the first moment when Al Harrison realizes the discrimination occurring on his team and throughout NASA. His silence clearly displays his guilt.
Like many in our culture, we are not overtly trying to support racism. Typically, we are unaware of discrimination from both our own actions and from those around us. Mr. Harrison was not an immediate promoter for civil equality. As later portrayed by Mr. Harrison, he follows the guilt redemption model of dramatism. He was a normal man who began to see the injustice and desired to improve, to redeem himself. These moments are important for every individual in our culture, moments where we realize the discrimination and feel guilty. From this guilt, we will then have the motivation and desire to seek out a solution. That's the beginning of the guilt redemption model. Now back to you.